Hey, happy Monday, Modexus group. Please listen to this video to the end. It's an answer to a question that was posed in the comment section of a post about apolipoprotein. Now, I didn't have at the time the actual documents I wanted to look at in answering this question. And I didn't have, I barely had cell service, so I didn't have any internet service. I didn't really have the resources available to me. So I wanted to make sure that people understood when it comes to Probio Balance, and people ask the question, is it effective against Apolipo A protein or Apolipo B protein? First of all, we need to understand the difference between these two. So Apolipo A protein is a genetic condition. That's why it's more difficult to treat, because we really don't know where the gene is at and how active or inactive it is in the production of Apolipo A protein. And if it's high, then there are measures that we can take, but they're not the same, because Apolipo B protein, you can just call it the bad choices molecule, and it tends to be higher. It can tend to be higher more quickly due to bad choices. So diet, lifestyle choices that it can affect. Smoking can affect Apolipo B protein. There's many things that it can affect that, and we can manage Apolipo B protein very easily through dietary changes, maybe some exercise, definitely quitting smoking, and there's some other things we can do. When it comes to Apolipo A protein, a little more difficult, because once again, we're working against the genes. But in a recent study, and this is what I wanted to review before I made this video, in a recent study, it was shown that the methodology by which Probio Balance reduces Apo B protein, those molecules of plant stanols and plant sterols, may also reduce Apolipo A protein. So this genetic molecule that's being produced, it's not from diet, it's not from bad choices. You can be eating, you can be exercising, you can be doing everything, and your apolipoprotein can still be high. But Probio Balance, because it has over 300 milligrams of plant stanols, and that's the key, it's got to be over 300 milligrams of plant stanols to affect the molecules, will actually help reduce both Apolipo A and Lipo A B protein. Oh wow, mixed that one up. Apolipo A and Apolipo B protein. Both can damage the cardiovascular system, but both can be moderated somewhat. Apolipo B protein a little more, because we can do more for it, but Apolipo A protein as well can be moderated by a dose of over 300 milligrams of plant stanols that you find in Probio Balance. So hopefully you find this useful and helpful, and it will clear up the questions, because we often get asked that. And by the way, in Europe, testing apoprotein is the gold standard. Not just testing LDL cholesterol, but checking apolipoprotein has become the gold standard in predicting cardiovascular risk. So if you're somebody who's wondering about your true cardiovascular risk, an apolipoprotein test along with your cholesterol test will give you much more data to help you control that risk factor. Anyway, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.